every single time I like do my streaming thing, it's like my mic disconnects from like the OBS source I have it connected to. It's like, girl, and this game is so loud. Golly, game just loud. All right, y'all. So today we're just gonna be doing some mahjong while I talk my shit. It's been a while since I played. I haven't played since like February, like just in general. So I kind of need a refresher. It's not like a game that I'm like that knowledgeable about. And I'm just more like, whoa, a casual player. Hold on, wait, my freaking chair. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, it's been a while since I played though. I think I only have like what, almost like 30 hours in this game, so it's like those are probably rookie numbers. But yeah, yeah, I don't think I'm too big on the screen. This should be fine. But basically, ooh, I'm gonna be complaining. Because I just need to get this out. And one thing about me, I love to talk shit, so I have not once yet faced the consequences, or not any true consequences of my actions. So I will continue to talk shit until I get that. But until then, I'm chilling. So I actually had 2 different topics to complain about today. Yeah, let's go for it. And they're both pertaining to work, my old job and my new job. So first, let's talk about my old job. So, oh my goodness, where do I even begin? I actually wrote some stuff down in my notes. Okay. I'm trying to think of like code names for these people. Okay, I guess so. So, my old job, right? I worked at a boba place, almost for a year, I guess. I got fired or laid off like in like the end of November. So like for the entire month of January, or not January, the entire month of December, I was just like unemployed, which low-key felt amazing. Oh my gosh, if like, cause like, oh my gosh, like that was like my first job, so it was like not having a job for that whole month. I genuinely, like, of course I was still job searching, but like just not having to work for that whole month, it was like, oh my gosh, I miss it. I miss it so much. I really truly do. What do I do here? Let's go 789. Yes, I will take that actually. Get rid of this. Okay, so yeah, just what did they say? What was it, 6 or 3? 3 or 6. Okay. But yeah, I worked at this boba shop that was in the mall, and there's actually 3 different boba places in like the mall where I live. But 2 of them were like the place I was working at, because there was like I'll skip it. There was like obviously there's like two different ends of the mall, so the shop was on one end and one was on the other. And so I'm really about to just like read off my notes here. So the first thing I have okay, is that the managers low-key liked each other. They low-key liked each other, and so the manager, we're going to call her Charlotte, and the assistant manager, we're gonna call her Alexa. So I need to get rid of this. So Charlotte is Asian and okay, and Alexa is Hispanic. So I think Alexa's older by probably like a year and a half, I think, or yeah, like a year and a half or so. Because I think my manager was 18 and my manager was 18. Yeah, Charlotte was 18 and Alexa was, I think, going to turn 21 that year. And so they low-key liked each other. Because what I heard is that they had a thing and they were like kind of dating for a while, but then they just broke up. And then it's like everyone's like, okay, well, why'd they even break up? Because clearly they still have feelings for each other. Like, clearly they like each other. So just be together. Like, what's the problem? I was like, okay. I didn't really have too many problems with my manager. She was alright, I guess. She was just, I don't know, I just felt like she was like trying too hard to like act cool or whatever, because she was like so nonchalant, and it was like kind of irritating sometimes. It was kind of irritating because it's like, girl, you can be nonchalant or whatever if you want, but it's like nobody can gauge what emotion you're feeling unless you're actively smiling and laughing. Like, girl, give it up. Yeah, and as for Alexa, she was pretty cool. She gave me a ride home once. So I guess that was alright. But yeah, they look at a thing for each other. And everybody knew. And actually that gets me to my second point. So she has this cousin, Charlotte. She has a cousin who like works during like breaks and stuff, like summer break, spring break, things like that, because she doesn't like live in our city. She lives in another city, but she goes to college there. She like still has like, I guess, like a summer job at the boba shop, which like kind of confused me, but like I get it. I'm just confused. It's like, why are you here taking up the space of someone who could be working here, because you're not even here for like most of the year. You're probably here for like 5 months out of the year, so I don't understand that, but I'm pretty sure it makes sense if I were to actually look into it, but I don't really care enough. Yeah, but her cousin, we're gonna call her Logan. She's her older cousin. Like I said, she's in college. I think she's in like her second year. Or no, wait. No. Logan is not Charlotte's cousin. Logan, oh wait, shoot. Logan is Charlotte's friend, but she's another girl who works at the shop's cousin. Okay, I forgot. I remember. By the way, everybody who worked there was either like friends beforehand, or they're like related in some way, or they were dating. Like that's literally what it was. Yeah, but yeah, so Logan, right? Logan was telling me about how she didn't really like Alexa that much because she felt like she was taking Charlotte away from her, and also she's just, I guess apparently she's just really not that good of a person to Charlotte, but Charlotte doesn't recognize that because she's freaking head over heels for Alexa for some reason. And Logan just didn't like that, and I was like surprised that she was telling me this, because it's like, girl, this is the second day I've known you. Like, okay, thanks, I guess. But she's so cool, and she's so pretty too. I love that girl. I feel like in another life we could have been good friends. Not that like she like did something foul, but it was just like, it was weird for me to text her and just be like, hey, how you doing? Like, girl, I do not know you like that. We could be mutuals on Instagram, but I don't think it'll go much further than that. But if I do happen to run into you, I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, no. I want to get rid of this 9, but I feel like as soon as I do it, it's gonna be the biggest mistake of my life. So I'm just gonna keep it. It's either gonna be the 9 or the green dragon. Yeah. Hold up. Oops, that's not. Wait, I've already taken like 5 freaking puffs. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wait, no, wait. Oh my gosh, I meant to press the other button. Okay, well now I just have 2 9s for no reason. Oh my gosh. I panicked because I was fiddling over here. And then I pressed. Isn't that just amazing? Isn't that just so great and so perfect? But yeah, Logan was pretty cool. And then next, okay, so one of my other coworkers that was there, I really thought we were gonna be like, not best friends, but I thought we'd be pretty good friends because we had a lot in common. We're gonna call her Crystal. She's also Hispanic and she is Alexis. So I remember once Crystal was like, honestly, these aren't even complaints. This is literally just me talking shit. But so Crystal, right? She was telling me once about, like, I think the topic of Charlotte's birthday was coming up or something. And I kind of just, wanted to get her like a small gift, nothing crazy, just like, okay, well, it's your birthday. And I don't mind getting you something, so I'll just get her something. I didn't end up getting her anything. I didn't end up getting her anything. Yeah, and so she was like, I was just like, what should I get for her birthday? Like, I wonder what she would like. And so I was like, what are you getting her for her birthday? She was like, nothing. And I was confused because Charlotte and Crystal are like good friends, or at least I was under the assumption they were good friends. But like, Crystal was telling me, she was like, oh yeah, I guess we're like friends, but we're not like that close. Which is like, I don't know if you can call somebody who you have inside jokes with not close, especially because you were dating their cousin before. So obviously if you're close with the cousin, then why wouldn't they? If you're close with Alexa, why would she not be close with you? But like, I'm confused. Like, these people, it's not like they all like met here. Like, you've known this girl for years. I'm like, I was so like, that was just so like confusing to me because I didn't understand, like, what are you talking about right now? Like, I don't just like you don't hear me talking about one of my friends and going like, yeah, well, we're not really that close, I guess we're like friends. Like, what? I'm like, you're not gonna get her anything for her birthday, because it's like, well, Charlotte doesn't make that much of a big deal of her birthday. It's like, okay, it's the thought that counts. Like, it don't gotta be a grand gift, it could be a freaking Chipotle gift card or something. And yeah, but then next we have, oh, I literally just wrote down, but when I do it, it's a problem. And I know exactly what this means, because I feel like Charlotte has like this favoritism, because, okay, the assistant manager is technically her ex-girlfriend, but they're not really exes. And then you're friends with your ex's not ex's cousin, and then you're friends with this girl's cousin, you're friends with Logan, so then okay, yeah. Oh my god, that's such a good, shouldn't have put this. That's another thing with this game. It's like, I literally only focus on my hand. I can't tell what type of hand you have just by what you're placing out. Like, I'm not that advanced. Like, maybe that's just like basic mahjong knowledge, but like I don't, like, girl, I'm worried about me. I'm worried about me and me only. Yeah, but oh, that was quick. But also, what else? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not a problem until I do it. So, like, I guess there was like some sort of policy where you cannot like eat on the floor, eat up front, you had to eat in the back. And it's like, okay, cool. So if I wanted to take a small little bite of something, it's like, whatever, just go in the back. It's not that big of a deal. Like, girl, just put it in your mouth and start chewing real quick and swallow. But then I would see other people not eating in the back, so I was like, oh, okay, so was like that just a myth or something? Like, what the, so I eat in the front, you know, not like in front of the customers' faces, but like just like closer towards the back doors, like the doors before you head into the back. I'm just like back there because, you know, this is pretty good actually. So yeah, ooh, I don't know, dude. Okay, no. Yeah. We'll keep going with this. But yeah. And it was just like, it's just like people would get away with so much stuff just because they were there longer, but it's like when it came to me, it was always a problem. And I was just like, my mind was boggling from this, because it's like, okay, well, if you have to bend the rules for everyone else, if you bend the rules for everyone else, by association, you're bending them for me. Oh wait, I think I'm a little too big. Ears are kind of top. Or wait, no, that, not that. Make myself big and make this smaller. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Get rid of 2. Okay. There we go. Let me kind of move over a bit. Yes. yeah. Ooh, ooh, a little kick to it. But yeah, I just think that irked me. It irked me a lot. Like, there was very clear favoritism, and honestly, leading up to when I got fired, I didn't even care that much because I do babysitting on the side sometimes. At that job, I was probably making like what, like $13.50 or whatever. I can make $50 in one night babysitting. Sometimes I would literally clock out of work and babysit someone's kid right after that. Like, automatic $50 for the night. So it's like I literally was just doing that the entire month of December up until Christmas week, because literally, do you know how many people go for a Christmas party or just a winter themed party in general? Like, yeah, kids were gonna need to be babysat. So I was getting $50 every single time, like every single night, sometimes even in the day. It was like, I need to run a few errands real quick. Can I leave my kid with you for like 2 to 4 hours? Ooh, that's absolutely cool. And then even with like, if they tell me they're going to be home at a certain time and they're not there, the late fee, right? Each hour is just another $5. Boom. Yeah, each hour is just another $4 or $5. So it's like, it's really not even that expensive. So it's just like, you say you're gonna be home at 12 and you're home at 1, $55, you know, instead of 50. Like, cool. Oh, automatic, we love that. Yeah, I might do like some edit with me streams. Oh yeah, and then this goes into my last point about that job. Well, my second to last point, because I actually have one specific person I want to dedicate all my shit talking to. Yeah, so it just felt very cliquey there, and it was just like, it's like trying to fit into an already existing friend group. And I don't know, it's just like what I like about my current job. I don't know, it's just like people there know when to be childish and know when to be serious. But it's just like everyone at my old job just felt childish to me, which is ironic considering like everyone who worked there was between the ages of 15 and, like I said, 20 to 21. And so it's like the majority of people there, despite the fact they just felt so like childish. But like, it was just, they were the type to where if you said something, they would just like look at you and be like, oh yeah, all right. And so like I mentioned earlier, actually, like I said, there's 3 different boba places in the mall, 2 of which being my old job. So I still go, like I would still go there every once in a while whenever I was in the mall because I like their boba. Um and I usually always just get like either a brown sugar or a taro smoothie. Um I get the brown sugar. Crystal's making the brown sugar actually. I come up to the register and she's like, "Oh, hey, what can I get for you?" Bitch, don't make me slow. About some, "Oh, hey." And I was like, "Oh, hey, can I get a brown sugar?" Like, what are you doing? You sound dumb right now. Act normal. Like, what is you so nervous for? We live in the same city. Of course we're going to see each other in the freaking main mall that everybody and their mom goes to. Because nobody, like, one of the other malls is just practically abandoned. And then the other mall, it's like on one end. It's like on one end of the city. And that's like 30 minutes away from me, like 25 to 30 minutes away from me. So it's like, and then it's like all the fancy malls too. It's like a bougie, rich mall that has like all like the luxury brands. And like, personally, that's not what I go to the mall for. Like, I went to go to Miniso, not Gucci. I do not want that. But yeah, it was just like, it's like, it just felt so unprofessional. Which sounds silly coming from me, but like I said, that's how it felt. And so, yeah, but she made the brown sugar, and I don't know if they changed the syrup or something. I asked for it to be like a little extra sweet because I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a sugar. And I asked for it to be a little extra sweet. And my friend was paying for me. I went with a friend and my friend was paying for me out of the kindness of her heart. And so I tasted it and I was like, oh, this is terrible. Like, it tastes radioactive. I don't know if they changed the syrup or if she just added like way too much more than usual. I don't know what the problem is, but it was so bad. I genuinely couldn't even finish it. I usually like down half of that. But it was just like disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like, I genuinely threw it away and like gave my friend their $7 back because that was terrible. And I haven't been there since because it's like, why would I go to a place with bad boba? That drink was terrible, and I'm pretty sure I did leave a review about it. I actually, when I went to to go leave my review, I was like kind of shocked that I had never like looked like at the reviews beforehand, because I was like, what do other people think about this place? Like, in the almost like 12 months that I've worked here, I've like never even thought to look at the reviews. So I'm looking at the reviews, it's like a 3.8 or something, and I'm like, wow, like that's abysmal, but it makes sense. And so I was reading the reviews, and tell me why one of the girls that work there leaves reviews complimenting herself, like, oh girl, you're desperate. I just thought that was so funny, because it's like, okay, well, not only are you leaving a positive review at the place that you work, but now you're also gassing yourself up. And I think that the fact that you even have to do that is so sad, because what happened to the point, what could have possibly happened for someone to have told you, or for you to have thought, let me go leave a positive review for people who are coming to look here? I just thought that was so silly. And then it had the nerve to have likes too. She probably liked her own freaking review. Like, that was just so goofy to me. That is so goofy to me. I don't know if we finna come back from that 13 orphans. I think it's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just put the other white down. But yeah, working there, for it to be a first job, it was alright, but I definitely liked my second job better, which is what I'll be complaining about next. So, okay, So now we're back with the naming. So we're gonna call this one girl. So the people at my new job, they range from 20 to like almost 30. It's only like 4 of us there, like 4 or 5 of us. And so this one girl, Sonara, right? I feel like I feel like this has happened so often at this point. I've been working here since January. And so I feel like every once in a while she always has something to say about how I close. And it's irritating because I know there's nothing wrong with the way I close. I follow the same checklist that everybody does in the same order that everybody probably does it. And it's always like, and it's like she doesn't even text me directly. It's like she puts you like through some sort of humiliation ritual in the work group chat. Because she'll be like, hey guys, you know, just remember that you guys sweep and mop really well. And it's like, I'm just like, it's not that big of a place, first of all. So I'm just like, well, obviously I sweep and mop. It takes like 10 minutes total to do all of those things. It's like, it's just sweep and mop. And so I'm confused on why she's like saying that, basically, because I did sweep and mop. So what could you have possibly seen that would make you think otherwise? Oh, this is a pro. Why are you in the bronze server? You just trying to rack up? Like, bro, don't do that. Pissing me off. But yeah, I kind of, not even a love-hate relationship. It's like she really pisses me off sometimes, but like I can tolerate her. But it's like, okay, girl, sure. And so here's another one, which also has something to do with one of my coworkers. So we're gonna call her Nadia. And I believe this was like the week after, or the week, no, it was the week of my grandma's birthday. And we had went out to eat, and I was just like staying with her for like that week. And I don't know, like I can't imagine it would be something that I ate at the restaurant we were at, because like we don't go there a lot, but we go often enough where it's like I order the same thing every time. So why am I only having problems now after ordering it? And it wasn't even like a same day thing. Really, I woke up and I felt that something was wrong. So like I woke up, I had like this like terrible headache. I felt nauseous. It's like I could really barely even see, because it's like my alarm literally woke me up, and I just felt so like I felt like so terrible. The point where it was like I like was like reminiscing about when I wasn't sick. And so I honestly, I'm not the type of person to get sick often. I don't get sick too often. Maybe like only once or twice a year, if not every other year. And sometimes it's really not even that bad. Sometimes it's just like not allergies, but like just like some sort of like something in the air. It's usually not bad. It was only bad once. And I was actually also at my grandma's that time too. It's just, I think that was like maybe like 3 years ago now. But yeah. And so I couldn't do it. I could not work that day. My body was telling me, you cannot work today. So I had texted the opening person. Okay, so the way my job works, it's like there's 3 different shifts. There is the opening shift, then there's like the mid shift where it's literally just like come and work for like 4.5 hours to just get like some extra coin, and then there's a closing shift. I had a mid shift, which meant I had to be there at 8. So I woke up at 7, and it's like, okay, well, I need to tell the morning person that I cannot make it because I feel like I'm going through hell right now, and all I did was wake up. So I text her, and she's like trying to convince me. It's like, is there any way you can come in? I was like, no, I genuinely, like, I don't know what this is, and I don't want to give it to other people. Because this was like slightly before more people became aware of the hantavirus. So I was like, also while feeling terrible, I was like kind of freaking out. So I was just like, okay, I don't know why I was freaking out, because nobody was even being let off the boat at that time. But I was genuinely, I was just freaking out. And I was like, I need her to see this and respond so she's not wondering where I am. So she was like really trying to convince me, and I was like, no, I just not happening. So then I also told my manager that I would not I don't think she was working that day, but I told her I cannot come in today because I feel this and this and that. And I know it's last minute, like it's literally the hour before, which is why I also felt guilty, but it's like I have to put me first. I have to put me first. And you know, she was just like managing or whatever, and she was like blah 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 da 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 da, and you're gonna need a doctor's note, or else I have to write you up or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, now I feel like hell. Now I have a whole lot of anxiety because I feel like I'm disappointing someone who was counting on me to be there. And it's like it was a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday. Wednesdays are always slow. Like it was gonna be fine. That's why I didn't hesitate. I did feel bad, but I did not hesitate saying I cannot come in today. If it was like an opening or a closing shift, I would have just sucked it up. But it's like a mid shift, it's like, no, like I need to take care of myself. So everything was said and done, and it's like, okay, well, now I have to figure out how the hell to get a doctor's note, because I've never had a doctor's note before. Because when I don't want to go to school, like when in school, if I didn't want to go, I just didn't go. My mom was like, you want to go to school today? No. Okay, then we're not going. Like, I don't know. It's just, and it's just like, okay, well, how do I get a doctor's note? I was so confused on how to get a doctor's note, because it's like, my family, we're not a go to the doctor family unless you're like, there's something wrong with you and you genuinely don't know what it is, or if you're like dying, then it's like, okay, yeah, let's go to the hospital. But it's like what I was feeling, it was bad, but it wasn't like I need to go to the doctor bad. I don't know, like I feel like that's a dumb policy at any, because it's just like, and then it's like, why am I paying money for them to tell me that I have a cold? I don't want, like, what the, why am I paying for it? Like, no. So I was like, okay, well, I'll figure it out later. It's like 7:30 by now, 7:45. So it's like, whatever, that's for future me to figure out. So I just like go back to bed. I just go back to bed. I probably didn't wake up until like 1:30 or 2. And since I got some proper rest and it wasn't like super early, I was like, okay, this is good, this is fine. I still feel like absolutely terrible, but at least I can like regulate myself now. Oh, it's so... Oh my god. And so, yeah. It's like, whatever. I let 2 people take over my shifts and I get better. I'm back into work. I'm still like kind of just like fatigued from it all. And I feel like that very showed much in just like my body language. So I was kind of fatigued for a while. Yeah. My manager, when I had came in that day, she was just like, yeah, Nadia doesn't want to work with you anymore. She doesn't want to be like on the same shift with you anymore. And I was telling her, like, you know, it's not that serious. Like, it's not something that one can control. So it's just like, and I honestly didn't even care. I was like, Nadia, I thought me and her were gonna be like decent friends. But after that, I was just like, if you're that pissed off that you tell the manager that you don't want to work with me anymore, if you're that pissed off, maybe we weren't meant to be friends, because that clearly tells me the type of person you are. Like, why are you that upset over a sickness that I didn't even know I had? And it was ironic coming from a person who is always talking about some, hey guys, I'm feeling really bad, you know, can like someone check in for me? Oh, I need to go to the hospital, guys, because like I'm like coughing blood right now and it's just not good. And it's like, oh my gosh, guys, can someone take my shift tomorrow, because I don't feel good. And it's like, I don't know if she has like some sort of condition or something that everybody but me knows about, but nobody's told me. Not that it's any of my business, but it would definitely, you know, enlighten me into why you are always asking for someone to cover to you. Always asking for someone to cover you. But when it's anybody else, it's just the end of the world. On a Wednesday morning, one of our slowest days, you were that upset. And it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be friends with someone like that, because any little thing is gonna tick you off. Like, hell no. So I really wasn't even fazed by it, because honestly, that entire month I was just like not really there. I was just really not really there. And like, that sickness was like the icing on the cake, because like now it's not really there and I'm just laying here just like waiting. What am I waiting for? I don't freaking know. But yeah, and so I just was like, girl. And then literally two days, not even 3, but 2 days later, she has a problem and she needs to someone to cover her shift. I was like, okay. Like, okay. But just 2 days ago, you were acting pissy over my sickness that I still don't even know how I got. To this day, I still don't even know how I got it. So Like, okay. That just like, it didn't piss me off, but it was just like annoying. Like, that's what you're choosing to be mad over? Like, okay. So let's see, what else can I talk about? Let's see, there was this other time. There was this one time we do, at my new job we do coffee, but we also do like breakfast sandwiches, and we also have like pastries and stuff, you know, just typical coffee shop stuff. So the bacon we have, I'm pretty sure it's pre-cooked, and then it's just like frozen, because we literally just heat it up for like a minute 30 and it's fine. And so the way we heat it up, right, there's like an oven that we use, and it has different settings for like the different meats that you're using. So it's like maybe like bacon slash salami, and then like turkey ham or something like that. And it has a set amount of time that it cooks everything. So this guy comes in, he orders a sandwich. I make him the sandwich, I give it to him. Then he's like, oh, my bacon's not cooked all the way. Can I get some extra bacon? And I'm like, your bacon isn't cooked all the way? And I'm confused on how it's not cooked all the way, because nobody has ever complained about their bacon not being cooked all the way before. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I go in the back, I heat up some like more bacon, I guess. And then I'm like, I have your bacon over here. He comes over to the cash register, and I'm ringing it up. And as I'm telling him the total, he's like, I have to pay for extra bacon? I'm like, yeah. Why wouldn't you? You asked for extra bacon, did you not? Why would you think that it wouldn't cost extra? And so he was like, my bacon's not cooked all the way, so I have to pay extra. And so I'm trying to tell him that there's no way. I was like, well, your bacon can't possibly not be cooked all the way, because our oven has a timer on it specifically for bacon. And he just didn't want to hear it. He was just like, okay. And he just walked away. And so I was like, okay. Like, okay. Whatever. And I was just like, that just pissed me off, because like now it's like I have this extra bacon in my hand, and I just cooked bacon for no freaking reason. So I just started eating it, because what else was I gonna do with it? Like, genuinely, what else was I gonna do with it? Just free bacon, I guess. Yum. And so I'm confused. I don't know what he was looking for. Like, this is a coffee shop, not your grandma's house. The bacon isn't gonna be extra burnt and crispy. If you wanted crispy bacon, you should have made some at home. Like, what? Like, mind you, the breakfast sandwich he got, could have literally made that at home. It was like 2 slices of turkey, 2 slices of American cheese on some bread, a croissant. You don't even need to use a croissant. You could have used a bagel. You could have just used regular bread. And then it's just that. It's just turkey and cheese and bacon with no sauce. You could have made that at home. You didn't have to come here and pay like $6 for this sandwich. It's like, okay, like, I don't know. It's just the people at that shop find the dandiest things to be upset over. And like this other time, there was this lady. She and a couple of her friends came in. It was her and like 4 other people, and like, I guess, the grandson. So it's a lot of people, and they all want a bunch of different things, which all take different times to make. So I'm ringing up their orders, and they don't all pay like once together. They all pay each separately. So it's like, okay, well, now I have to ring all of you up, and then it's like the time I'm taking to ring you all up is like taking time off of me making the drink. So there was this one lady, she ordered a Vietnamese coffee. And I was like, okay, well that's gonna take the longest because it needs to like, it was a hot Vietnamese. I wanted it hot. So it's like, okay, well this is gonna have to go through like the dripping process. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here and let that do its thing while I get everybody else's things. So I make the lattes, I make the iced coffee, boom, here you go. One of the ladies, the son, he wanted something sweet. He wanted ice cream. I told her, okay, that's good. Just know that it takes a while to scoop out the ice cream because honestly, nobody really orders our ice cream like that. So it's really just like there being frozen. And so I'm scooping up the ice cream. As I'm putting it into, I scoop it up. It takes a minute. I put it into the bowl. He wanted 2 scoops. I scoop up some more. As I'm scooping it, she's like, geez, it's really hard to get, huh? And then she's like, well, if it's acting like that, it's probably not that good. And then she was like, it looks kind of dry. And I was like, how the fuck does ice cream look dry? Like in my head, I was like, how the fuck does ice cream look dry? It's frozen. It's gonna be frozen. Like, how does it look? Like, that was like so baffling to me. Because like, I've had the ice cream before. It's perfectly normal ice cream. It's like, it looks dry. That was the best thing you could come up with. Like, okay. Okay, girl. But I don't know. That was just kind of silly to me. So, okay. So then she says she doesn't want the ice cream anymore. So now I've scooped up ice cream for no reason. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be eating myself some ice cream. And so then she's like, I'll just take this cookie instead. I was like, okay, do you want it warm? She was like, no. I was like, all right. So then I go ahead. I check the Vietnamese coffee. It's like halfway done. Okay, cool. So I go to the back to make a sandwich that one of the girls wanted. One of the ladies. She just wanted, not even a sandwich. She just wanted like an avocado toast. So I was making that. And you know, I come out. I give it to her. Then the lady who ordered the Vietnamese comes up and she's like, are you almost done my drink? Like, it's just taking a long time. It's like, okay. I told her, it's almost ready. It's taking a while because I've also had to make your other friend's drink. And then she was like, we all came here at the same time. And I was like, okay, but ma'am, you all didn't order the same things. And she's like, just hurry up and finish my drink. Like, it's a simple coffee. You can't make a simple coffee. And I was fighting back the urge. I was really trying to keep my cool because I was like, if it's such a fucking simple coffee, why didn't you make your simple ass coffee at your house? If it's so simple. Oh, okay. So, you know, I'm pouring it in. I give it to her. She walks out the door towards the back because we have like these back doors that lead up to our rooftop access. So she leaves out the back. I'm like doing a voice message to my friends. Tell them about like the stupidity that just happened. And I'm the only one working, by the way. There's only one person during the closing shit. Because we're really not even that popular. Like, we're popular enough, but it's not like we're like Starbucks. So I'm like, literally as I'm recording the voice message, she comes back in and she's like, can you put a little cream in here? And so I was like, okay, I put the cream in there. And then she takes it back and she's like, it's cold. Did you not? You, like, I was genuinely about to go insane because you asked for cream. It's not a latte, by the way. Like, it's not a latte, it's a Vietnamese coffee. So you asked for cream on your Vietnamese coffee. I'm like, okay. I pour it in there. She tastes it and she's like, this is cold. I want a refund. Where the fuck do you think we keep the half and half? It might be in the fridge, and the fridge is usually cold. You didn't say heat it up. You just said, can I get some cream? up until this point, nobody has ever asked me for cream in their Vietnamese coffee. So it's like, why would I eat up a sliver of cream? It's not even that much room to put cream in there in the first place. So the drink really could not have been that cold because I about barely put anything in the cup. And so she asked for a refund, and I'm just like, fucking sure, just take it. Like, just, oh my god, just take it. And she's like, did you refund the tip too? I was like, yeah, it's right there. Oh my god, get the hell out of my establishment. Like, holy cow. You asked for the drink that takes the longest to brew, and then you get upset that it's taking long to brew. If it's so simple, why in the world did you not make it yourself at home? Like, holy cow. Yeah. And then onto my last one. Just a small complaint. I feel like my coworkers, they order too much of things. It's like sometimes they don't even check to see if we have something before ordering it. It's just like they don't see it. It could be right in their face, and it's like, well, they don't see it, so it must not be there. And so it's like, okay, girl, like, why do we have 4 different boxes of portion cup lids? Not even the cups, the cup lids. There were already 3 boxes on top of the fridge, and now we have a 4th one. So it's like, oh my god, like, what are we doing? Why are we over ordering? We don't even use our portion cups that much. Nobody asks for sauce on the side that often. So I'm just like, why do we have all of this? What is the need for this? And I'm like, oh my god. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, that's the story of my life. I think that's all I really have to complain about for. I actually meant to start the stream around like 12:30. Or not 12:30, 11:45, like AM. But I woke up late. I woke up at like 12. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just start streaming around 1 or whatever. Do a little wake and bake. Let's just rambling. And that was that. So this will probably be my last game. Go and do whatever. Oh, it's still on me. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh. Wait. Oh my gosh, breathe. There we go. Okay. Ooh. A little kick to it. Right. Feels so good right now. Delish. Ooh. I did kind of want to do Stranova after this, but nah. Oh my god. I need to like make more thumbnails. I need to make some more thumbnails. For the waiting rooms. Actually see. Could so graciously bring this over here. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to stream something also tonight. Let me check. It was either gonna be Atelier Marudu, something else. It's probably Atelier. Today's the 27th. 27. Oh yes, Atelier Marudu. All right, and then we'll play Stranova tomorrow. Play Stranova tomorrow. Do I want to play Stranova tomorrow? I think I do. So we'll do that. And I guess I'll see you guys later tonight for Atelier Marudu. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to stream it like these past 2 days, but my friends kept like dragging me to play Fortnite and other games like Fortnite and Roblox. So we were just playing Fortnite and Roblox and Fortnite and Roblox and Fortnite and Roblox. And it was great. It was great. So I was like, guys, I was gonna stream tonight, and then they're like, but didn't you rather do this? And I was like, okay. Like, okay. And I had a fun time, so it's like okay, let's play Fortnite, let's play Roblox, and Fortnite and Roblox, and Fortnite and Roblox, and watch baddies in Fortnite and Roblox, and Fortnite and Roblox. That's fun. But also I kind of did just want to take it slow with Atelier Marudu, because I feel like with Verona and did I say Arona? With Verona and Totori, I did really enjoy the games, and I feel like I enjoyed them so much that I really just rushed by them. But I feel like with Atelier Marudu, feel like I'm able to like kind of I'm able to still enjoy it, but not like play it so much because I'm streaming it. And so some days I might not feel like streaming, so I can't play that game because I don't want to just continue through the story and then I start stream and then everybody's confused. Yeah, so I actually, you know, pace myself with the game, which I enjoy a lot. So that's good. As for Barbie Princess and the Pauper, I think I'll play that on the 29th. I'll play that on the 29th. Okay. And then maybe something on the 30th as well. Okay, yeah. So that'll be that. I'm gonna be going now, so thank y'all for watching. This is Big One